Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Shah. Friends, making sense of reality has become much difficult in contemporary era, in the era of disinformation, misinformation and fifth generation warfare. Recently we heard that somebody had made a deep fake of Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, ordering his military to surrender and declaring war is over and that we have lost. This sent shockwaves across the globe, and later it turned out to be a deep fake. Everyone was perplexed that what deep fake means. I must say that, as I said, making sense of reality is very difficult today, because what appears to be the reality isn't necessary to be the reality at the end of the day. Even earlier it used to be said in bywords, and traditionally people used to say that what you see with your naked eyes is true. Today even that meaning has changed. Even what you see with your naked eyes today may not be true at all. It may be fake, it may be deep fake. Therefore, let me first bring out the difference between fake and deep fake. Friends, fake, an unsatisfactory substitute of something, or we must say something which is exposed by or discovered by or recognized by others not to be the exact of something. Fake appears to be unoriginal. But internet and artificial intelligence today has altogether changed the whole set of meanings of reality, of truth, of untruth, and virtuality, and its gulf between virtuality and reality has lessened to a far extent. We need to be more vigilant of what we trust on the internet. Deep fake video of Volodymyr Zelensky telling his military, rather ordering his military to surrender. It would have done anything. Maybe some military units would have surrendered before the Russian forces, because they were literally seeing their president in his own voice speaking to them. This is the height of technology and artificial intelligence and larger data encoding. Friends, as I said, it is easier now to put words in anyone's mouth. Tomorrow you may see even me speaking in the same tone, but the words will be different. It may be a deep fake. Even when we go to the sociological concepts, we know Jean Baudrillard, who came up with the concept of simulacrum. And simulacrum was, what we must say, more accurate form of something. Even when duplicate becomes more original than the original itself. Simulacra, plural. But today even deep fake has even gone beyond. It has gone beyond the concept of, I must say, simulacrum or simulacra, because there you could even sense the difference. Mona Lisa, the original one and only one, and later you have, you know, millions of Mona Lisa paintings being made by artists around the globe and treated as Mona Lisa when duplicate or when the copy becomes more original than the original itself. Now, in the era of warfare, right now a war is going on, Russia is attacking Ukraine. And this war, friends, is not literally, I welcome all my friends. This war literally is not just, fought by missiles or, major heavy military artillery, but disinformation and misinformation warfare is there. Even after the deep fake was exposed by, Ukrainian people, by other, technocrats across the globe, Russian analysts went on to justify the fact that, it would have been original and maybe Zelensky, in utter desperation, may have, asked his military to surrender, and now he has backtracked after changing his mind. Now, friends, I must say, the thing that keeps us astonishing, that keeps us bewildered, that keeps us surprised amid this all, that can people, people have been copying voice. Mimicry has been there down, the centuries. But this is not just mimicry. This is creating your desirable propaganda, and you are making it to speak from the mouth of Obama, for example. You are writing your own description, and you are creating a deep fake of, say, Donald Trump, of any big leader, and people speaking in their own voices. Trump speaking in Trump's voice, but later it turns out to be it was never Trump. Now, Volodymyr Zelensky speaking in his own voice, people recognizing that voice. This is the job of new data, big data, artificial intelligence. Therefore, friends, deep fake uses deep learning and artificial intelligence to replace the likeness of one person with the other in the video and other digital media. So, don't you think that I am putting it before my friends, don't you think that the definitions of originality have itself changed? What you now see with your naked eyes cannot be the reality. And we are quite in contrast with the tradition, with the past, believing human eye, believing what you saw, believing what you witnessed. Even it can have a larger impact on criminology as well. From simulacra, John Baudelaire's concept, to fake, to deep fake. And deep fake is equivalent to almost original, because voice is same. The leader speaks in her own voice, and now enemies can create a lookalike of anyone at any point in any part of the globe, and made it say what they want. Suppose tomorrow a technocrat or an expert may create a deep fake of any ruler in the world, making say Bashir al-Assad, saying that now I have given up Syria, Syrian war is over, and I am handing over power to the people of Syria. This is, I say, a paradigm shift. This is changing the whole lifelong definitions, changing the very concept of reality, and what is unoriginal, because at times what you believed was original never would be original at all. It can be a deep fake. As I said, Zelensky is speaking in his own voice that they should surrender. They should, and later it turned out to be that it was not Zelensky at all. It was a deep fake. So from John Baudrillard to today's artificial intelligence created deep fake, there is again a larger shift when the copy exactly looks more original, looks more than the actual itself. Therefore, what is truth has changed. What flows from power, obviously. Truth is truth, what flows from the power. As I have already, spoken on that concept of truth regime. Now, truth is not truth, friends. It is truth regime. And reality is constructed. Reality can be shaped, and with the help of artificial intelligence, look-alike of anyone can be created. Face swapping technology, face swapping techniques, wherein your face will be there on anybody's face, and people will believe that it's you who is speaking. But the reality it may not be you at all. It may be a deep fake. Therefore, in the fifth generation warfare, from what we started, from bows and arrows, first generation warfare, might is right. The muscle power fights. Then bows and arrows. Then guns. Now nuclear, missiles and other heavy weaponry, intercontinental ballistic missiles. And now disinformation, misinformation, information warfare, perception management and hacking. Now the last one is deep fake. Deep fake used by Russia as a warfare tool against Ukraine, making Ukrainian people believe that their leader has lost. Such a paradigm shift, and this shows to us that how artificial intelligence can change the world entirely as it goes along, as it progresses along. I welcome all my friends all the way from Africa, all the way from Kashmir, all the way from Delhi. I not take names. There are so many names. Akib is there, War Abu, Iam is there, Ruth Diana is there, Minhaj is there, Shubi Ubaid is there, Isa Malik is there, Farhan Mirza is there, Pir Irfanul Haq Sahab is there, Rathur Yasin is there, Bifan, Shahid, Kashif, Mir Tanveer, Pavanda, and Havun, Firdaus Sahab is there, Loli is there, Mir is there, Asif Kanking is there, Mursaleen is there, Billu is there, Nusrat is there, Muzaffar is there, Khadija is there, Shujat is there, Mohsin is there, Mudassir, Ziddi, Kamlesh, Komal Sa, Wage, many other friends. Welcome you all to this live segment. I was speaking on two closely interconnected concepts, that is John Baudrillard's simulacra, wherein he believes a copy someday becomes more original than the original itself, like currency notes, like paintings, and while simulacra was an unsatisfactory imitation or a substitute of something. But today we have from that era traversed to a new era which has altogether changed the meaning of reality, which has altogether, I must say, debunked The very concept of what you see with your naked eyes is always true. Now, what you see with your naked eyes necessarily may not be true at all. It can be a deep fake. It can be something created through artificial intelligence. It can be something created through encoding. It can be something created through using big data. And deep learning aspects, I said the techniques of face swapping. And now enemies, as I said, enemies or the enemy country can now create anything about any opposite leader, making him say anything to his own public, as it happened in Ukraine, as Vladimir Zelensky's deep fake video came to fore. And deep fake focuses on changing realities of warfare and dangerously changing realities of warfare. And what is reality? Now doubtful. What is truth? Doubtful. What is hope? Doubtful. What is untruth? Doubtful. What is fake and what is original? All doubtful. So we have to move now beyond naked eyes in the era of artificial intelligence, because things have changed. It is a fifth generation warfare, and tools like artificial intelligence can be a game changer, as they are proving. And at the end of the day, what we as common people should at least learn from this. We, the common people, should learn one thing, that whatever you see or whatever you read from the internet, whatever you read from the social media, whatever info you get from internet, may not be authentic at all. So don't swear in the name of that information, and don't be too overconfident about the knowledge you have gained from the internet, because reality can be something different. This was a smaller description of deep fake. As I am not a technocrat, therefore I am not dealing with how is a deep fake created, and I was just deliberating upon what can be the implications in the modern warfare. And it has literally been used as a warfare tool by Russia, and maybe it's reproduced elsewhere, maybe it is repracticed elsewhere in any other conflict zones of the globe. And this, on a positive note, this tells us how artificial intelligence is a promising field, how even face swapping is possible, how even changing the very nature of reality is possible through face swapping, through managing these data techniques, through managing artificiality, and through, I must say, replacing the likeness of one person with the other. That replacement of likeness of one leader with another, or one man with another, or using digital videos, or using digital medium, using digital technology, how things can change. I am happy to talk to you all, and with this statement that deep fake has changed the very concept of reality on the globe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.